More lies.
Welcome to Body Bags. It's week 117. OUTSIDER365 here. Hello. And it's Saturday. A movie I thought I'd go with this week just to get it out of the way is Wrong Turn, the first one. I've reviewed a few of the other ones I've done, 5, 3, and 2. Part 4 was done by DJ Boy, Bloody Beginnings I think it's called, but part 4 was done by DJ Boy about 2 years ago. So yeah, after this will be 5 of them done. So what's this one about? Right, well, something strange is happening deep in the woods, but no one's lived to tell about it. Chris Finn, played by Desmond Harrington from Ghost Ship, is on his way to an interview. But when he is faced with a huge backup of traffic, he makes a U-turn, taking a shortcut to avoid the traffic. But he's just made the biggest mistake of his life. This wrong turn may be the last turn he ever takes. After crashing into a car of young friends led by Jessie, Eliza Dushku from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and she's done a few other horrors now. She's a few horror movies under her belt. An indescribable nightmare begins. Stranded on an isolated road in the woods, there seems to be no hope of rescue. But when the friends encounter a group of monstrous mountain men with murder and mayhem on their minds, they must escape a fate worse than death. As the grisly tension gathers in manic pace and shifts into homicidal gear, only the strongest will survive. And Heat magazine called this one of the most entertaining horror flicks in ages. And who's on the front? The Mail on Sunday called it seriously scary. So that's Wrong Turn. Yeah, the movie opens up with a couple and they're mountain climbing. They're on the side of the mountain and they're climbing up. And then there's like 2 kills straight away, kind of within a minute of the movie starting, which is it's a trend and a shot that continued in the other movies. There's usually a really quick kill at the very start of all the other movies, and then the credits roll and the movie starts and stuff. So as this movie starts, as the credits are rolling and stuff, there's some really cool music, and the music throughout this movie is good. I will say that. The credits are rolling up and you're seeing what looks like kind of medical reports. First time I watched it, I thought they were news reports, but they seem like medical studies or medical reports. And it kind of gives you the whole backstory of the killers, because it's not just like a slasher movie. Excuse me. There's like 3 of them in this movie, and there's families in the other ones and stuff. So it shows you kind of a clip, West Virginia, so you know where you are. Then it shows you a map and it says mountain, so you know you're in the mountains of West Virginia. And then it shows these records and photos of these guys that have deformity. It says deformities by inbreeding and genetic mutation and unbelievable strength and all this stuff. And cut with that, you've kind of clips of dead bodies and barbed wire and saws and knives and fucking weapons and all that kind of stuff. So it kind of gives you the whole backstory of who it is already, who's going to be killing all this stuff. It's these deformed, genetic, inbred mountain men that are cannibals and cold-blooded fucking killers and the rest of it. And so it gives you that. Then that cuts to like a big overhead kind of shot of the woods and everything, West Virginia, and it's kind of panning down. It comes to the car where the kind of male lead character Chris is driving his car, and he's listening to the radio, and on it there's fading in there's a news report of missing persons and stuff, so like there's still going on, still people missing and shit. And then he gets involved in a big traffic backup. He's on his way to a huge big job interview, so he doesn't want to be late. So he cuts around and goes to a gas station, asks for directions, and makes up his own kind of route, looking at a map, saying, oh yeah, this must be the way to go and this stuff, and takes a wrong turn. As he's doing it, he crashes into the car. It says in the back that Eliza Dushku and 4 of her friends have been, their car's been taken out of action by barbed wire across the street. So he comes in, fucks their car up, fucks his car up. 2 of them stay with the car. The other 3 decide to go and like look for help or find a phone, get a tow truck, whatever. The 2 that are left behind get introduced to the mountain men. And then the other 3 go off, and where they actually find looking for a phone is the house of the mountain men. And they're kind of in there, and they were looking for a phone, and they stayed there to use the toilet, which is crazy because they're in the fucking woods. Well, the girl wanted to use the toilet, but go in the woods, don't go in this creepy fucking house. So they're kind of about to go, and then the pickup truck comes, down the lane, down the mountain, down the lane up to the house. It's the Mountain Men, and they have their cars on the back of the pickup truck, and they also have the two dead friends and stuff. So they throw them in. The other three that are inside, Chris and Jesse, and the other one and her boyfriend are like, oh, there's four go off. Yeah, four, not three. Four go off. So they're like hiding in the house, and they wait till the Mountain Men go asleep. Then they try to creep out, and the Mountain Men wake up and chase them into the woods, and then there's like an onslaught, and they're fighting to survive, and it rounds up with Jesse and Chris at the end battling to try and save their lives and defeat the Mountain Men, and that's it. I've kind of said it maybe quite fast paced, but what I will say about this movie is it is fast paced. This is the shortest movie. I've seen online, it says like it's 93 minutes or something, but I think it's like 84. It's the shortest one of all of them. I think it's kind of maybe the best one. It's rewatchable. I enjoy rewatching it again and again. I think the pacing of it is great. The atmosphere in this one is better than any of the other ones. Maybe because it's so short. All the characters are kind of likable. There's nobody really dislikable from the protagonists in it. It's pretty good. Kind of reading up on it if you've seen this. Chris, about 37... about 37 minutes or so into it, when they're running away from the house, I think, while they were filming the movie, I think the actor, what's his name, Desmond Harrington, he did actually fall in the woods and broke his ankle or something. So I don't know if they, because of that, they had the thing in the movie where he gets shot in the leg and then he's kind of limping around for the rest of the fucking movie. But I thought that was kind of cool knowing that they did just keep filming. He did keep filming. Apparently Eliza Dushku did her own stunts, and most of them all did their own stunts. But yeah, he continued filming the movie, and they just had it that one of the Mountain Men shot him in the leg, and that's why he's limping all the time. But it's actually he broke his fucking ankle, which props for that, if that is true, of course. I think that's about it. You can probably tell from what I'm saying. I do like this movie. I would recommend it. I like the series, Wrong Turn, except some are better than others. Some are longer than others. Don't need to be that long. But overall, it is a good movie. It is a good watch. It's nothing new. It's some young people being hunted in the woods by lunatics that have all weapons and all this stuff. But, I mean, it was a successful movie. It drew them some cash for kind of a big, it's not big budget, but in the horror kind of realm, there was a few quid thrown in for this one to be made, and has spawned 5 sequels and stuff. So definitely worth a watch. Won't give the ending away, but it spawns sequels, so and they're all pretty good. They're all pretty watchable and stuff. So that's it. Would recommend the movie. Anything else? I've said it's directed by Adam Schmidt, written by Alan McElroy, who I think he did write some of the other ones, or else he was credited because the characters were based on his writing. But either way, this is a good film. This is a good film. It has a really good atmosphere. It's very good pacing. It's very quick. It doesn't get boring. It's not drawn out. The kills are good. They're graphic in it. Special effects are pretty, they're pretty gruesome and stuff, but not compared to other stuff. But overall, it's a good watch. I'm rambling. Wrong Turn, 2003. That's what I'm talking about. I'm OUTSIDER365. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and I'll be back with another one soon. Take care. Bye now.